Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome back to another Smite commentary, and for today it's Awilix in Arena. So I actually picked up Awilix and they picked up a Vulcan, a Habois and a Tier with it. This is the first time I'm playing Awilix in a very long time. It's actually also the first time I'm using this skin, so I'm very interested to see how she looks, how she plays with the new skin. Well, it's not a very new skin, but it's a nice one. I think I got it out of her chest from the season ticket. So, why not try it? I do like the red effects on it though. They do look very nice. Decent damage. I'll just drop this. I could get the red, but I feel like the mages have a little bit easier time confirming their damage, because they can do it from a distance, Habois or the Vulcan. They just have a bit better way of poking than I do. I have my Suku, which I can throw out, my 3. And of course my 2 does an insane amount of damage, but I do need to get close. And if you look at the opponent's side, that is a very annoying team to be against. A Xbalanque for the late game carry potential and just a lot of damage. And they have 4 Guardians in addition. It's like, oh my god, what are you going to do against it? I need Purification for 3 of the 4 Guardians. Probably Cabrakan not so much, because I have an escape, so I'm not too afraid of him. But a Kumba, an Athena and an Ares, I need beads for all of them. Especially the ult from Ares. 3 blinks on their side as well, like I mentioned to my team. Ooh, that Cabrakan is lagging a lot. That's awkward. Looks like Vulcan is definitely going to die on this one. I'm going to get pulled, but I guess it's fine if I can... No, never mind, I can't get out. Appriciate just beats immediately, went into Suku and jump away when I got chained by the Ares. I didn't, and I got ulted by the Kumba as well, so 2 ults. I guess it's not the worst. And Habois, nice cleanup with the team. Able to pick up 2, actually 4 of them. It's now 4-2, so definitely in our advantage. I have 3 assists, so can't really complain too much about it. We do have the knockups, so I can look for the ultimates. What I did notice when I played with this skin is that it's a little bit more awkward. I feel like the regular skin is way more obvious when you have the target knocked up for your ultimate. With this one, I missed it a lot of the times when I should have hit it, guaranteed. But okay. Ooh, the minion's just barely blocking the shot. That Cabrakan is lagging a lot. That's annoying. But as you can see, able to pull him out of the position and able to pick him up. Nice Habois knockup. I think I wouldn't have been able to confirm mine because of course once you use your feather step, you are behind them, but if they're smart enough they will just turn around towards you so they can avoid that knockup, because that's the only way for me to get rid of that CC other than just walking out of it. It's just, I don't know. So, I'm going for my standard build. I'll go for the boots into the Jotuns. I feel like it's on most assassins probably the best thing you can go for. I do like it a lot on Awilix as well, because she relies on her ult a lot and her abilities to deal the damage. As you can see, can we deal some damage? Definitely a lot of damage. A bit of a waste of the Habois ult. He thought he would have been in more trouble. Definitely not the case. Looks like he might go for the Habois. Ooh, nice. Catching him in his dash. Kumakana, no chance at getting to the Habois with that. And we were able to pick him up. I think, I'm not sure when, but he didn't have his passive. So it wasn't necessary to get the basics to get him down. So, for Guardians, what do you think of it? I think that it can be very, very good. I don't feel like Xbalanque is the best character with it. I know that he has a lot of damage, especially late game. But I feel like with the Guardians, the setup, that you really need something that can follow up on it. For instance, if you look at the Ares, there aren't a lot of abilities that can really follow up on the Ares ultimate. The best one of them is probably Cabrakan with his ultimate and his tremors, and that's about it, I think. Didn't really feel like using my ultimate there. Although she doesn't have an awful lot of defense, it was more to protect my team a bit. because if she can get more damage out, it might be easier for them to kind of engage on us a little bit more. So, let's grab a quick health potion. I think it might be of use. I mean, it's 250 health over a course of, I don't know, a couple of seconds. 25 seconds. So, it can definitely help you. It's made me survive a lot of... Okay, that was awkward. I used my jump as the Xbalanque ultimate went off, and apparently I don't deal damage then. That's definitely an interesting thing to note, because that means that I shouldn't do it, ever, once that ultimate comes out. Wow, he really lagged forward there. And as you can see, everyone is facing me, and it kind of makes sense, probably the best thing you can do. If you're against an Awilix, always try to face her. I've had a couple of times where I was like, I'm running away from Awilix. She's definitely going to use Osuku, because if you play Awilix a little bit more, you know that if someone is running away because they're out pressured or they are just afraid of you or anything, then they will run away, and that's your opportunity to hit them in the back. So there are two things you can do. Juke out immediately to the left or the right, just make a 90-degree turn and walk, and hope that they fired where you were or where you were going when you were walking in a straight line. Or turn around 180 degrees very quickly, and you'll be fine as well. Ooh, nice ultimate by the by our Medusa. Was able to stun out the Xbalanque. He did have purification beads though. Again, didn't want to pull. They have a lot of tanks again, so I'm not too sure who I want to pull just yet. But if I look at it, actually the Kumbhakana wouldn't be too bad on target. He has Soul Reaver as well as the cooldown boots, so he doesn't have an awful lot of defense. So I think that I'll be able to deal a lot of damage to him. Let's just grab Sanctuary. That way I can use my Sanctuary if I get pulled by the Ares once my beats are on cooldown, which is quite likely. Let's see. Nice. Oh man, I whipped it so hard. I not only missed my ult entirely because I was just way too late, I also missed all the basics I wanted to hit in between to maximize my damage. So not worth in any way. Damn, that was bad. Saying that I haven't played her in a long time is a bad excuse for that play. Oh well. Let's just wait a bit, get that Brawler's Beatstick. The reason I'm going for Brawler's Beatstick is more that I think they have a sovereignty. Do they? I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like it. They might pick it up later. But more importantly, this gives me a good amount of pen. And since they haven't stacked that... Ooh, that is a nice CC chain. Oh, I definitely need to get out of this one. We did force the Kumbhakana passive. So I guess that's kind of a win. Because he doesn't have it for, I think, 4 or 5 minutes. It's a very long cooldown on the passive. But I was able to save... Never mind. I was able to peel for the Haboa bit, so that's definitely nice. Not able to hit the Xbalanque though. So, this is definitely going to be a rough one. Especially late game, I feel like once the tanks get more tanky, they went for a lot of damage items now, which I feel like is never the best option. Because early game protections are quite hard to come by. Getting them online early with, for instance, a Solve as well as an Hardwood will help their team out an insane amount. Let's see, can we get out? Oh, the taunt interrupted my one, so I have... Ooh, nice! I didn't get pulled by the Ares, so if you may or may not have noticed, but I used my 2 as the Ares casted his ultimate. So, by using my 2, I am intargetable, so he wasn't able to confirm his ult chain on me, so I wasn't pulled by it. So that was kind of lucky, because even though I might expected it... Ooh, nice. He just turned around. Let's just beat this one. Kraken is here as well. A lot of CCs coming out. That's not the worst. And it confirmed the kill. Missing my basics. You do have a longer range with Awilix basics. So that's why you kind of see me basic attack from a longer distance. But you do need to be... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, I shouldn't have jumped in. My bad. But that's why you will see me attack from a longer distance, because she just has a longer distance for basic attacking. That's also something important to note when you're fighting any close range guard, any warrior or any kind of assassin that wants to fight you with basics. For instance, Kali, probably difficult to deal with the Kali, but still. If you're able to keep your distance at the perfect, well, if you're able to keep yourself at the perfect distance from him, then you will be able to do a lot. Let's see, decent amount of damage on the Xbalanque. No, he's able to dash out. He has such a low HP. Oh, that Travis is annoying. Using my my Sanctuary to get out. That's too bad. Also didn't have my ultimate up, so if I got a knock up, I could have pulled time inside the Phoenix range. That's also something that's important to note if you're against a Awilix and you push up to that base. Be careful not to get hit by her, because if she gets the knock up and pulls you into the base, you're dead guaranteed. Even the Kuma with the passive will probably just die, because you will get so much damage, I don't think you will make it out of the base. So I am going for some magical protection. I feel like, even though the Xbalanque can deal a lot of damage, I think that getting magical protection online is a lot more important. The Kumbhakana does an insane amount of damage. The Cabrakan can do an insane amount of damage. Ares always has a lot of damage. Athena damage is pretty decent as well, so they have just a lot of magical damage. Let's see, nice taunt, nice chain. Habois is probably going to die. It does look like the Ares chain was long enough. Ooh, no, nice purification. Oh, that's too bad. I didn't have enough damage. I wasn't able to get the highest damage on my 2 by dealing the right amount of basic attacks. And the main reason for it was because I wanted to avoid his damage by jumping over him. Maybe I should have just leaped with my wand, but it takes a while to get on Suku and jump. So I feel like that also wouldn't be a bad situation. Also, Bulwark of Hope, very good item, I think, in this game in particular. Like I said, 4 magical on that team, but it also provides me health, which is not unimportant. As well as, probably the most important part, the CC reduction on it. So, the duration on CCs is reduced by 20%, which is very important. I'm against a lot of very good CCs. Nice ultimate by the... Oh my god, he lagged again. And a lot of ultimates used there. I was rooted as well by the Kumakana, and it looks like I will be able to get away, but unfortunately enough, they were able to pick up 2 of us, and nobody on our team was able to pick someone on their side. Xbalanque ultimate did a lot for it as well. Getting rid of the vision is very annoying to deal with sometimes, and it's sometimes very underestimated how powerful it can be. Let's see, can we save the... maybe, I don't know, knock up. Ooh, I probably should not have pulled that one actually. Ooh, that bad choice. Oh, the chain. I wanted to use my 2 and the chain came out. Oh man, that feels bad. And I don't have an awful lot of damage. I think I have a couple of defense items. It's just very annoying. I do need to get more penetration online. But Xbalanque is always the problem. With a front line of 4 Guardians, if a Xbalanque gets a free reign of dealing damage, he will just destroy us. If you look at the other Guardians, Athena has gone for a pretty damage-oriented build. Probably the most squishy out of them, out of the Guardians, which doesn't say a lot because she is probably still not very squishy. Luckily enough, we are able to defend, so that will be very important. Ooh, bit off the mark with the Suku. We'll be able to pick up the Kuma though. Ooh, I cut her dash. We might be able to pick her up. No, never mind. Sprint. I did force the sprint. I do need to defend though. Ooh, I got stunned. Bit unfortunate. Let's see. Can we get the Xbalanque? Ares is there as well. I do want to try and save the Habois at least. He misses chain, so we can deal a decent amount of damage, but I think everyone is just backing up. Kind of makes sense. The enemy team has respawned, so if we chase too long on the Ares, I think that their team will engage on us again. And if Habois and I both will go for the chase, or would have gone for the chase, both low health, probably picked up. Also, we don't have purification. Well, at least I don't. I'm not sure if Habois has it. Knock up. He has the Spirit's Robe. As you saw there, he got a little shield above him. Or around him, and that means that that was after... Oh, wow. Well then, that was a lot of damage. A couple of ultimates used there, Tectonic Shift by the Cabrakan, as well as the Kumakana uppercut. The epic uppercut, just a bit too much. As you can see, wow, that is a lot of damage. Athena probably should not have taunted me. Oh my god. That is a lot of... Wow, that Xbalanque deals a lot of damage at the moment. Damn. Damn, Daniel. That's insane. I want to get some cooldown reduction. I think that it's probably better if I go for a Mantle of Discord, because we're against so many magicals. Getting a breastplate just for the Xbalanque, I feel like is probably not the best bet. And getting the Mantle of Discord effect when I'm below 30% HP will probably save my life a couple of times, because they have an awful lot of CCs. Ah, that taunt. That was a nice taunt, don't get me wrong. That jump. Got him. Oh, nice achievement. I think that's killing someone with the jump from Yusuku. I just didn't feel like chasing up to him to cancel it and do a basic attack. And I actually forgot it had an achievement. I don't know, it's fine I guess. But as you might have seen, there are a couple of times where oh crap. Ares! Damn it, Ares, leave me alone. The chain lasts so long. He has a lot of damage. Luckily enough, not enough. And my team is around as well, so I don't think that he wants to chase too far. Let's see. Xbalanque caught! Nice! A lot of damage. Habar there as well to deal the damage. Insane. Luckily enough, I was just able to hit him at the side and got the knock-up. I feel like that is probably the greatest feeling when you play Awilix, is getting that knock-up on your own. Hitting that circle on the side or behind someone, getting the knock-up, pulling them, erasing them, because you do an insane amount of damage when you use your ultimate, especially late game. The amount of the amount of attack speed, power, and all you get is insane, as well as your 2 just does an insane amount of damage. And it was squishy Xbalanque, so nice. Luckily enough, not getting pulled, so I still have my purification. That will be, or may be, important, especially with the Natina there as well. I'm kind of zoning out the Xbalanque by kind of keeping myself in between him and my team. I make sure that he can't really engage as hard, but I feel like I probably should have just fought with my team. As you can see, I don't have enough to help my team out. Also, don't have my ultimate just yet. Okay, I shouldn't have been stunned by that. We will be able to pick him up. Oh my god, they have a lot of damage. Ares! Let's just make sure that this is cleared out. I wanted to be greedy and get the Xbalanque, but I missed. I missed my 3. Dang it. I would have been able to pick him up if I just hit it. I think it would have... Well, I'm almost 100% positive it would have been enough damage. I think my team got this. I don't have the best chase potential with my Suku used. Actually, they're taking a very long time. I think he actually might get away, maybe... Oh, he used Blink! Okay, he's definitely getting away. That's very unfortunate. I should have just chased him. I had my Suku pretty soon. That's unfortunate. Decent amount of damage. Again, another Spirit Rope. It is a very good item against a couple of CCs, and we have very good ones. We have a lot of knockups. Every single one of our teammates have a CC, so I feel like it's a very good option for them all to pick it up. And you can definitely see it used, because I almost do no damage once I have used a CC ability on them. 15% damage reduction is a lot. I mean, it's like Shell almost, except you don't get the protections. Well, I guess Spirit Ropes provides the protections. But I do have a good amount of penetration. I don't feel like changing anything in my build will help out. Maybe there's one thing that might be a good change. And that is if they get even more protections, getting rid of the Brawler's Beat Stick and get an Executioner in return. This will also help the Medusa as well as the Tear. And it will provide me attack speed. And in the end, more penetration against a very high tanky target. Looks like they are going to engage. They were very aggressive walking forward in unison. Let's see, can we go for the Ares? A lot of damage on the Ares. Knock-up secures that kill. We'll get hit by the Kumakana knock-up. Mantle of Discord saved me. Okay, let's go for the pull. Nice, just barely waiting. I had to wait for his 2 to wear off, and he will die, and that will guarantee our victory. Very close game, and as you saw there, I think the minions were very close to a portal as well. As you can see on the minimap, it shouldn't have taken any longer than that. That was very clutch, and it was the only thing I could come up with while I was inside the base. The base has insane amount of damage. I waited for the 2 of the Kumbhakarna to wear off, So I was able to knock him up with my 3. He was too occupied with my teammates, and he was facing away from me. So I knew I had that. I had the vision. I knew that I was able to get him. And if I got him, I could have pulled him. Because the Guardians, all of them, don't have any form of purification beads. The Kumakana has the Mantle of Discord that did allow him to almost get out of the base. Because when I wanted to use my 2 to root him in place, he took enough damage for the Mantle of Discord to proc and stunning me. But still, we were able to pick him up, so nice. That felt great. That was what I was talking about. If you're close to the enemy base, and Awilix does get the knock up, or one of my teammates, I will be able to pull them into the base. And nobody was able to get out. Even the Kumakan, he did have his passive. He wasn't able to get out. He was inside the fountain / Phoenix range. Nothing his team could have done to prevent it. Even if they tried to body block him, they would have been in base themselves. So, nice. Very, very close game. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. A little look at the Awilix. I do recommend not using this skin. It's not because I don't like the voice pack or anything, or the way it looks. But I feel like the ultimate, in my opinion, is a little bit worse to read. So, once you have a knock-up, it's a little bit more difficult to see that they have the marker on it. So, especially if they are at a longer distance, I feel like it's sometimes more difficult to notice it. Especially if you have other knockups on your team as well. I don't know. Might be my opinion. If you have the skin as well, please let me know what you think. Or if you noticed in the game that it was a little bit more difficult to see. Please let me know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.